for the year. I can see you are a diamond driver. Your call will be prioritized and will connect you to the next available support agent.
I want y'all to listen to this phone call. Y'all hear I'm a diamond driver. Of course I am. Watch this phone call, y'all. This is to get...
Thank you for calling your diamond support. This is Daniel. How are you today?
Hey, what's up, Daniel? Hey, I want to report an incident on my last trip, and then I have a couple of questions. So if you're not the person that I should be speaking to about this, please transfer me to someone who I can speak to about situation and thumbs ups and thumbs down, things of that nature.
Is it about the ratings?
Well, it's about the ratings, and then I want to report a situation that happened with my last drop off. I have a couple of things I want to say about it. It's not just ratings.
Oh yeah, for sure. You can speak with me.
Okay, so my last trip, I've already been told by you guys that there's been an uptick in fraud since last October. I was told by one of the agents at Uber, and I've definitely noticed a huge uptick. And people, it's almost like it used to be 1 out of 25 people that had to give me a PIN code. Now it's 1 out of 3 people. You understand what I'm saying? So there has been a mass uptick in people trying to steal food. And so, of course, in a city like Chicago where I live, there are a lot of situations that are sketchy out here, even borderline dangerous. These people do not have the money to pay for these type of prices, and so when they buy the food, they're already upset and they're looking for a punching bag to take it out on. So this last situation with this woman that I dropped off from, it was this seafood place that I had dropped off her food. It was my very last trip. I don't know if you can see that, but this is their new scheme that they're doing now. They always got a game, and the thing is, well, let me just get into it. So the new game that they're doing now is like, let's say a driver arrives on location. Well, they try to gaslight you. They try to send you a bunch of messages to make it seem like you're incompetent. They do this on purpose. They're looking for any way, any excuse to get out of paying. It's really pathetic. It's the most pathetic thing I have ever witnessed in my life. You know, I have probably about 14,000 deliveries, as you see. And I just never seen people stoop this low before. But again, let me get to the last situation. So what they're doing now, like this last situation, I get there and a person is telling me to go elsewhere. And then they create a situation whereas it looks like I'm lost, but I'm actually just doing what they're telling me through the text message. See, these people shouldn't even, people who got to give PIN codes, they shouldn't even be allowed to give a driver a thumbs down. These people shouldn't even have an opinion about anything. Because all they're doing is putting you in a sketchy. Some of them are borderline criminals. I can tell. I'm very well advanced in what goes on out here with people, places, and things. Some of these people are borderline criminals. So this individual was texting me back and forth, to basically gaslight me and to making it sound like I was incompetent. Where actually what they're doing, they're creating a situation. You see, this is what people do once they start stealing food. Now they're trying to think of other schemes, other ways to get their food. These people cannot afford this food. I can't even afford the food. How are they going to afford it? You see what I'm saying? But of course, this person gave me a thumbs down. I don't know what the name is. You can see it in the computer. But I just want to report that this person gave me a thumbs down after gaslighting me. And then when I finally found the person myself, then they're getting an attitude about, like, they're just taking out all their shit on us. And my point, this is the last thing I'm going to say. Of course, this individual gives me a thumbs down. And I have, when things like this happen, I want to call you guys and report it. Because I don't think I should allow for someone to give me a thumbs down who is stealing food to begin with and who is harassing me as a driver. And I get a thumbs down. I'm going to call you guys every single time that happens to me because it's pathetic. And you guys shouldn't even be allowed. These people shouldn't even have an opinion. They shouldn't even be allowed to give a driver a thumbs down if they're stealing food and gaslighting the driver. And so that's all I have to say about that, sir.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Well, regarding this matter, what I'll do about what happened with the delivery is I'll share it with our internal team for them to check it further. And regarding your rating, what do you see on your for your rating?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what do you see on your end for your rating?
Oh, it's right after the delivery. I get a thumbs down from a 94 to 93. Of course, that's no reason to be.
Okay.
That's no reason to be. Getting worried or anything. But I just said, it's been the amount of theft, sir. Please, if you can understand. I don't know if you order Uber Eats yourself or where you at or what you're doing, but the amount of theft and the fraud that it has increased so much that now I even question my safety. I was even hit by a woman. I was literally assaulted by a woman last month for a McDonald's pickup. And so, and I noticed everybody who's doing these tactics, these schemes, they all have PIN code, every single last one of them. So I just noticed, I'm not going to be long with you, sir. I just noticed that when I accept a ride, I see like this person has a PIN code attached to their account, and then it'll just disappear. And what us drivers are eventually going to start doing, like myself, I don't want to take anymore. I've already been assaulted. I don't accept rides to get abused, sir. I'm in Chicago. It's getting very sketchy with these individuals. They borderline criminals. You understand? So now I see when I accept the order, I actually can see that this individual has a PIN code. Depending on the restaurant, I might just cancel the order until I get an order that doesn't have a PIN code attached to it. Because now we have to protect our safety. So we're not allowed to carry guns on working on Uber on an Uber app in Illinois. You understand what I'm saying? So our safety is being compromised. But not only that, we're getting thumbs down for people who shouldn't even have an opinion anyway. So that's all I got to say, sir. I just want to tell you the incident that happened. Every time that happens to me, I'm going to call you guys because it's not fair.
No, I do understand. All right then. Let me just complete my documentation and then I'll share it with our internal team. Now, what you needed to do is to wait within 24 to 48 hours for your rating to be updated.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thanks for listening. Thanks for documenting it, and you have a good day, okay?
For sure.
All right.
As well.
All right,
Well, thank you for calling Uber Diamond Support and being a Diamond member. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye. All right, guys, so what y'all just heard, that's what anybody that does this to you on a gig apps. I do this, guys, in case some of y'all are thinking about, going the gig route. Some of y'all might want to move to a good market because you're sick of your job. You just want to be left alone. So this is how it goes. The ball is always in your corner. Now, I have about 14,000 deliveries with Gig Black. And y'all hear I'm diamond status. That means I'm special. Of course I am. I work every day. I'm never sitting at home watching Netflix. I work every single day. I don't even want to do that stuff no more. But anyway, whenever somebody is gaslighting you at a drop off and then they turn around and give you a thumbs down, my advice, always call them and just to let them know what's going on, guys. You have to. You cannot let anybody get away with taking because even though who cares? 94% thumbs up, 90, who cares? But the bottom line is you can't let anybody get away with that stuff. But yeah, that's what happened to me, guys, on my last drop off. Y'all heard. And these be women doing this stuff. Let me tell you something. In Chicago, the women are more harder than men. Think about it. I've already got assaulted by a Bonquisha. It'd probably be matter of fact, based on the data I've been studying, it's going to be women who are going to be responsible for a lot of crimes in these cities. It's not going to actually be men. It's going to be women. Go figure, guys. And why would it be women? Because they are the least expected to do something. Whenever something happens, the first thing that somebody's going to think about is, where's the man? Where's the man that did that? It's like your mind, you never think that a woman is doing these low kind of tactics. But yeah, guys, they are. So y'all heard it, y'all. And I hope y'all enjoyed that. Talk to y'all later. Peace.